Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Scorpio, this is your reading. I'm very excited. I miss y'all. I feel like you and Pisces, I haven't done your reading in some time. And if I have, it's just y'all, I be forgetting. It be so many downloads, so many messages coming in. Y'all already know my brain be on like overload a lot of the times. And then y'all know I will go into hermit mode or I will retreat and go into incognito mode real quick. Okay, so yeah. But nevertheless, let's see what comes out. I'm being drawn to the intuition deck first. I've already cleansed your energy, cleansed your space. I hope everybody's having a good day and a good week. But before we even get started, please like this video because I'm sure you're going to like something that comes out in it for sure. And please don't forget to comment because I love the feedback. And last but not least, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed already, definitely subscribe so you don't miss your next video, okay? But yeah, we're going to spark it off with the intuition deck and see whatever comes out. I feel like I'm in a very free-spirited mood with y'all reading. So I don't know if a lot of you guys have been feeling free lately or you have been doing new things or new activities in your life that make you feel like you're more social. I'm getting very, very social energy. Somebody could be like a social butterfly, or you can have a lot of friends. You can interact with a lot of people. What else does Scorpio need to know, see here? Let's just see whatever comes out. Then we're gonna go into the what's in the news, and we'll build off of that with the tarot. Let's see what the news is in your life. We only have a couple days left in March, like literally. So this is an end of March reading, okay? And then we will go into April refreshed and see what April has to bring. But for now, we are living in the present. And that's another huge thing. I've been talking to my cousin about that lately, living in the present and not living in the future. I feel like a lot of people do get over their past, but a lot of people carry the trauma with them. But I feel like so many of us focus on our future. And it's like, we don't even know what's going to be happening next week. Like, what if there's a fucking tsunami or an avalanche? What if aliens really do come down? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you never know. Don't plan for the future. Live in the present. So first we have life routines are changing. Didn't I literally just say I'm getting this like social butterfly type of vibe like springing off of y'all, and it literally is spring now. So with this new year being here, the real new year, which was the 21st, it started. I feel like maybe a lot of you guys you're like, I want to do something different. I want to start doing something different, and I'm not starting it tomorrow. I'm starting it today. So whatever part of your routine is changing, I feel like it's for the better. There's all these smiley faces as well. So I feel like whatever life routine, whatever change you made, it has you happy. Someone loves kissing you. Mwah, period. Just period. Yeah, you want to know something? The more and more I think about this, I feel like this is supposed to be like a little Ninja Turtle or something like this. I don't know where my brain was when I drew this. Don't ask. I just let intuition take it away. But someone loves kissing you, Scorpio. They love your lips. The soles of your feet matter. Doors you enter matter. This is one of the most powerful cards in this deck because I feel like a lot of you guys are entering new rooms, and how you present yourself, that first impression is really going to matter. And I feel like a lot of times we go into places, we might not be thinking, oh, I'm going to meet somebody in here, or whatever impression I leave in this establishment is going to matter. No, don't ever think like that, because you literally never know. You know what I mean? So, or a lot of you guys are going to be like, you could have applied for a new job, or you could be just going for something new, a part of that life routine change. And there may be like a new place you're going into. It's all new people. You ain't never been there before. You know, there could be some little nerves around that, but just know how you present yourself matters. Doors you enter matter. Slow down on the sweets. This causes acne and feeds the parasites. So a lot of you guys could really be having a sweet tooth lately. Okay, candy, cupcakes, cookies, cake. It doesn't matter what it is. Okay, slow down on it. And last but not least, we have playing victim, boo-hoo. Okay, this usually comes out as to somebody that treated you wrong, and then they want to play the victim. They want to do something. This is giving the justice in the reverse card. Somebody treats you unfairly, and then they try to justify it and make it seem like it's okay anyways. Like, I did that because you did this. No, you did that because you wanted to. Any choices you make are on your own, just period. I'm going to post these on my threads. The link for that is in my bio. If y'all want to go screenshot it, send it to your friends, family, whatever, feel free to do that, okay? But let's get to the nitty gritty. I love spreading it like that. Maybe so do y'all. Maybe y'all have a lot of money and y'all like spreading y'all money like that. Okay. What else does Scorpio need to know? See here. Channeling the energy of Scorpio. Scorpio. Last shuffle, Spirit. Last shuffle. Okay, understood. Honestly, I just said that because this was 2 cards that came out. And I was like in my brain, like, okay, maybe that many won't flare out because readings tend to go longer the more I have to build off all these. But I just had to say understood because it's like whatever is meant to come out is meant to come out. It don't matter how long you got to talk. It don't matter how long you have to preach. It's meant to be heard. It's meant to be said. So I'm like, understood. Anyways, nevertheless, let's start off with the 2 that flew out together. We have harmony here, balance, peace, happiness. That's that joy I was already getting, like really prior to even starting. Oh, and we have dirty money, laundering, stealing, illegal. Who's doing some funny business with some money? This gives the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse because when that card comes out in the tarot, somebody could be a scammer. Somebody could do something illegal to get money. They don't have a real job, okay? Sneaky link, hidden lover, low-key situationship, side piece. What is going on, Scorpio? Key player, important person, playing an essential role, irreplaceable. Most of the time this card comes out, this is somebody viewing you like that. Somebody views you as irreplaceable or a real key player in their life. Like, I wouldn't be able to get to this point if it wasn't without Scorpio. I couldn't have did it without Scorpio. And then we have new boo, new love, learning each other, flirtation. So who? Okay. I love that, Scorpio. That's why somebody love kissing you for real. You have a new boo in your life, just period. And once it be in that honeymoon phase and everything's all excited, hot and heavy, oh yeah, y'all gonna be kissing all the time. And last but not least, this is one of my favorite. Being that I'm a Libra, ruled by Venus and all about love, harmony, and relationships, I love the wine and dine card. I love the courtship, consistently dating, romance, and passion. I feel like somebody really could be courting you at this time. Like anything that you desire or anything they know would sweep you off your feet, they're going to do it. Just period. I love this. We got a little messy things going on at the top here, but we'll see about that. But I feel like this whole bottom row is giving me nothing but positivity. We only have 2 cards here that are really having me a little like, is the dirty money and sneaky link. But you have to think this could be just people in your energy. It might not even be you. Okay, it could be people around you doing fraudulent things, which I highly think it is because, yeah. Anyways, nevertheless, what's harmony, peace, balance, happiness? With the stones on this card, it makes me think of a hot stone massage. So some of you guys literally could book massages, and that brings you a lot of peace, okay? You could like the hot stones, too. I always wanted to do that, but I never had the chance to. If you have, literally let me know in the comments. What's harmony, peace, balance? Wow, okay, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is Capricorn energy. Could also be a Taurus or a Virgo. It could be your mom. If it's not a mom, just know it's somebody with children, man or woman. Cards don't have gender roles, okay? But it's most of the time it is a motherly figure, okay? This is a woman with children most of the time, right? This is somebody that's very selfish. Somebody's very jealous of you as well. I feel like maybe that's why there can never be any peace. There's never any like balance between y'all because somebody is always showing their true colors, their true self. Also, this is somebody that's very financially irresponsible. Like they don't ever handle their business like they're supposed to, or they don't ever put their priorities first. That's why they're always behind on bills or whatever the case may be. Why is this Queen of Pentacles coming out here? Why is this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse coming out here? 4 of Wands in the reverse. Maybe somebody's like in jeopardy of losing their home or something like that, or somebody could have kicked you out and that's why there's no balance, there's no peace there, because it's like you could have been, how do I say this, you could have been really playing your role, playing your part, living with this person, but for whatever reason, like you felt the envy, you felt like when it came to their end or their part, they were being selfish. Some of y'all could have had a roommate, okay? For some of you guys, if you have children with this person, I feel like there was no peace within the household, so you chose to remove yourself. And now you're finding happiness, okay? What else with the 4 of Wands in the reverse? Yeah, something ain't a celebration no more. Wow, the Emperor in the reverse. What the hell? Somebody's very controlling as well. This is Aries energy, Leo energy, Sagittarius. Okay, what I'm seeing here, you could have been living with somebody that was very, very controlling and abusive, either physically, mentally, or verbally, or all of them, okay? And I just feel like somebody was, just because they were so jealous of you, they tried to control the narrative of how you did things, and that really started disrupting your peace. I feel like somebody was genuinely crazy. And I'm saying this because if you are jealous of a person's money, jealous of how they look or how they take care of themselves, or I feel like you could really be a go-getter. You could have multiple streams of income, or you could always be on the hustle. You could have a legit side hustle. And I feel like somebody tried to control that as well. Somebody tries to control how you spend your money, when you go to the second job, how much you give to them and cater to them. You know what I mean? Yes, I feel like somebody was very abusive. What's this dirty money here? We just moving on, because I'm already seeing you're tapping back into your balance, your happiness, and your peace. Because I feel like you freed yourself from this controlling person, or you're going to, because you're seeing all the true colors. Wow, you really envy me for real. If the shoe was on the other foot, there was no way you would have my back and give me this amount of money. You know what I mean? You're always trying to control the narrative of how I do what I do, or how I spend what I spend, when in reality, I'm a boss. Just period. What's dirty money? What's dirty money? Laundering, stealing. And it's so funny to me that the woman in this, she's literally in lingerie, hanging up money to dry. So this really has me thinking something really, really fraudulent is going on, to the point where it's like, oh, I'm faking the funk. Y'all ever hear that term? Literally. And if somebody literally does have like fraudulent money, like it's fake bills, I feel like, somebody's about to get exposed. I just feel it in my soul. What's dirty money? What's dirty money for Scorpio? 6 of Wands in the reverse. Wow. Okay. Whoever this person is, they're trying to like launder some money. They're trying to hack into somebody's account. They're trying to do something illegal, but it's not turning out successful for them. And I feel like somebody's getting frustrated. What else with the 6 of Wands in the reverse? What else with the 6 of Wands in the reverse? Yeah, somebody's getting very, very doubtful. Somebody is thinking, oh, something isn't going to turn out how I thought. Yeah, that's exactly what your ass get. What else with the 6 of Wands in the reverse? I just hate fraudulent people. The Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's breaking the law, literally. This is Taurus energy as well. Somebody is going against like their belief system, or it could even be your belief system. Honestly, Scorpio, you could be like, I don't play all that stealing shit. I'm not trying to do nothing fraudulent. You're not getting me involved where I could get in trouble. I'm not doing anything like that, just period. And I feel like somebody is feeling frustrated with that. Also, like I said, you don't believe in doing things like this. So somebody is literally rebelling against what you believe in. And I feel like that's another thing that's really taking a toll in a relationship. You're like, oh no, this gotta go. What else with the Hierophant in the reverse? Yeah, somebody could literally be getting in trouble, like spiritually or literally. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody don't have no goals in life. I feel like that's why they do what they do. It's like, I'm going to just always take the easy way out because I don't want to work for shit. I don't have no high standards set for myself. However I get my money is how I get my money, and I don't care. Yeah, this person doesn't have no values. They have no belief system. They don't aim for higher. They don't even look at their like future goals or where they're going in life. This is a person that's like, get rich quick. Yeah, get rich quick type of scheme. This is what this person gives. What else with the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse before we move on? This is ridiculous. And I feel like somebody was probably trying to control the narrative and make you launder and make you steal or make you do some illegal shit. And you're just like, no, I'm not doing that. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, y'all already argued about this too. There was a lot of back and forth. There was a lot of tension completely revolved around it. And I also feel like somebody else could be arguing with somebody in the background, either trying to cover their ass, saying they didn't do it. I feel like somebody's just getting caught up in a lot of shit. They tried to drag you into it, or they already did. And yeah, y'all were arguing about that. It's a ceasefire now, though. This 5 of Wands in the reverse, it's a ceasefire. They don't want no more smoke with you. They don't want to beef with you no more, because I feel like somebody's getting caught the fuck up. Yeah. Now they don't want to argue. What's sneaky link? What's sneaky link for Scorpio? This is crazy. Yeah, somebody's spirit is a lot more calm now because I feel like they're getting caught. Period. Just period. What's sneaky link for Scorpio? Wow. The Moon and the King of Pentacles. A lot of you guys... The Moon is giving subconscious energy to not fall too much into the illusions, but I feel like you could be dealing with a sneaky link that's really a provider. Somebody could shower you in money, shower you in gifts, whatever the case may be. They could really have you feel like, oh my gosh, like you're giving me so much attention. You're really, really stable. You're really like a boss. You're really a provider. Anything you say you're going to do, you do. You know what I mean? Yeah. But is this your side piece, Scorpio, or are you theirs? But this moon card is a major arcana, so it's telling me do not live in an illusion with this person. They may come off very, very stable and everything like that, but the King of Pentacles tends to be the type of person that has a more serious personality. You guys may not like joke around that much or goof off that much. They're more so like straight to the point, serious kind of business. And it's crazy because if this is your sneaky link, this is literally giving like an arrangement. That's what it feels like. Like whoever you're with, y'all could do something and then they just cash app you and you be like, I didn't even ask for that. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're making me feel like a fucking escort or something. But then again, in a sense, I feel like a lot of you guys don't diminish your character like that or view yourself like that, and you're just like, this is kind of like a mutual thing, and if they want to, you know, give me money or they want to give me gifts or whatever, that's literally on them. I didn't ask for any of this, and on top of that, it's not making me feel like, I don't know. Just moral of the story is Spirit is reminding you, don't get trapped in the illusion of this person, because I feel like some of you guys could be thinking like, okay, is this person the one that's really going to love me? Because this does say hidden lover at the top. So I feel like a lot of you guys may be fantasizing about a future with this person or actually being in an exclusive relationship. Like, let's really stop doing this sneaky link shit and really go out in public. Like, let's really like tell people about us. You know what I mean? Or are we going to ever have the potential to get to that point? I feel like a lot of you guys are catching feelings and Spirit doesn't want you to stay in the illusion, because this person might just be like, oh, I'm strictly like on what we're on. Like I enjoy my time with you. I enjoy having our little sneaky link sessions. And I feel like, you know, I have enough money to provide for you to give you something for that. But I feel like it's never going to be more than that. I don't want us to really evolve into a relationship. And if that's the case, I really feel like you guys need to view that for what it is, so then you don't get your feelings hurt in the end. You know what I mean? Because the moon is a major arcana card. You so busy staring at the moon, which is really, let's use the moon as a metaphor. You so busy staring at the woman's tatas, or you so busy looking at his sweatpants print that you're not thinking of the long run and the long haul, that you really want love for real. You don't really want to be somebody's sneaky link, or you don't really want them to be yours. You don't really want nobody to be your side piece. You know what I mean? What's key player? What's key player here for Scorpio? Yeah, so just don't fall into the illusion. Don't fall into the trap. The illusion is the fact that you get to link up with this person every day, but you know, like future-wise, or when it comes to your actual genuine feelings, you want more than that. Key player is your card, the death card, in the reverse. What else with the death in the reverse? The Page of Wands. Like, this could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. I feel like somebody, no matter how much they sleep around with somebody else, okay? And if this is your energy, for some of y'all, I feel like this is y'all. There's a select few where, for what I'm about to say, this is for you. So if it hits for you, just think, okay, this is for me. Because it could also be this person. So I'm not going to go back and forth and talk between both, you know? For you or this person, somebody feels like, I try to go through a rebirth and I try to either date and explore my other options again. But Scorpio is such a key player in my life. They're irreplaceable. Like, it doesn't matter how many dates I go on. It doesn't matter how many times I try to revive myself or go through this renewal of what I should be or who I should be with, or let me try something new. Like, I value Scorpio so much. There's nobody that's ever going to compare. And if somebody feels like that about you, or you feel like that about them, I just feel like that's going to be ringing more for you this month. And something's going to hit with that. Look, and then we have the Five of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like somebody is facing some disappointment because they're really realizing what life is like without you now. Or it's just the sheer fact that every time they try to go on a date or they try to sleep with somebody else, in the back of their mind, it's always you. Hell, they could be screwing the next person and you're on their mind the whole time. They laid up in the bed with this person, but they still think about you. They're going on dates, and the whole time they on the date, they like, wow, this person don't even laugh like Scorpio. You get what I'm saying? I feel like somebody is so disappointed because they constantly keep comparing people to you. And yeah, you're just a key player. You're all that. and a bag of chips. And I just feel like they realized it a little bit too late. Or even if they've been felt that way, I still feel like they keep being in this Page of Wands energy. They keep wanting to go on dates. They keep wanting to be like, so explore in this exploring energy. Somebody could even still be on dating apps. Somebody could just like to sleep around a lot. Somebody could be that situationship type of person. But there's something that's ringing in somebody because they're realizing you're like nobody else that they sleep with. And I feel like that's hitting something for them. What's new boo here for Scorpio? What's new boo? What's new boo here? This could be your new boo. You could be dealing with somebody new and they're like, damn, like, am I hanging up my jersey for Scorpio? What's new boo here? What's new boo for Scorpio? The Tower. Oh my God. This is a huge life shift. Whoever this new boo is, they got your life turned up. I'm telling you. The Tower moment though, let's build the couple scenarios. You already know. The first thing is the Tower card isn't always something bad. So this could be a huge life shift for you in a good matter because you were like, I'm really taking somebody very serious. They're taking me very serious. And I just feel like we're just learning so much about each other. And I'm very, very excited to see what this is going to blossom into. But this is a Tower moment for me because I didn't expect to fall for nobody. I didn't expect to have a new boo at this time of year. You know, I was focused on me. I was focused on my money. I was focused on whatever's going on in my life. Second scenario. You could have met a new boo and you guys could be facing some type of Tower moment together. There could be something that you guys went through together that is causing a trauma bond that is making you even closer. That's another thing that I'm getting. Or it's just the fact that you done met this person. The Tower moment also really does mean a disaster type of life shift. So you could have met this new boo. You could be thinking they're the best person in the world. And then boom, they just do some shit that creates a complete disaster in between the relationship. So please keep your eyes open for all scenarios. Yeah, just like I always say, prepare for the worst, but still praying for the best. You know, it's like, just stay vigilant and keep your hopes high. But the Tower moment is a huge thing that's happening in between you and this person. So one of those scenarios are for sure going to play out. We're manifesting the best. But like I said, you never know. And that trauma bonded thing, it's not always the worst thing in the world. Just don't let that be the thing that carries the relationship. We went through this together, so this is why we have to stay. No, because that doesn't always work like that. Can we get a little more with the Tower? One more card before we move on. What else with the Tower and new boo? Oh my God. The Three of Wands. Some of you guys, your new boo could live at a distance and maybe they want you to move or you want them to move. Maybe there's a lot of traveling going on. Oh, last but not least, the Tower moment. And there got my nose itching for double confirmation. I feel like Spirit was like, don't forget this. The Tower moment, your new boo could be in jail or they could be going to jail. Somebody could be facing jail time. And wherever they get sent away to jail to, this Three of Wands energy, it could be somewhere far. It could be somewhere that you would have to travel to, okay? Wow. What's wine and dine? Also, that Three of Wands could be, okay, you and your new boo are cool and everything. But like I said, there could be a distance. The Tower moment, somebody could be moving. And it's like, wow, we literally just got so close. Or I really, really like you and I'm moving. Like, what are we going to do? So that could be a huge Tower moment as well. Both of you guys' feelings are already invested, but somebody's about to move. It's like, damn. What's wine and dine? Courtship, consistently dating, wine and dine for Scorpio. To wrap up the reading. Six of Pentacles. Okay. There could be double dates going on. Hell, even triple dates. I also feel like there is a lot being shared in between you and this person when you guys are out to dinner or you're just having drinks. I feel like the more you fill up on the drinks, the more words are flowing. But there's also some type of abundance coming in here. What else with the wine and dine? Six of Swords. Wow. Okay. This took a turn. Never mind. A lot of you guys have been so wine and dined in your life. You're like, okay, if you are like this and you share so much of your time or energy or money with other people, it's like it gets to the point where multiple people, I should say, it gets to the point where it doesn't feel special. Or you could feel like this new boo of yours wine and dines with everybody. And you're like, you give too much. You give too much to the whole world to the point where I don't even feel special. And I feel like that was a very specific message for someone because something wouldn't make me feel special either. If you do this for Tom, Dick, and Harry, why would I feel special if you did it for me? You get what I'm saying? There was nothing that made me stand out that made you look at me and be like, I'm gonna handle Scorpio different. So if that is the energy here, I feel like a lot of you guys could be moving on. A lot of you guys could be having this tower moment with your person. Like, listen, I have to explore other options in my life because you're treating me like everybody else, or you're treating me like I'm a part of a load when I should be the only one at the front of the line. What? But Scorpio, this was your reading. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated in some type of way. I love y'all, and I will see y'all next time. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a personal, DM me on my Instagram. The link for that is in my bio too. See y'all.